Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. You know what, Kelly?
What?
It is time that we feature another Buy Missouri business.
I want to tell you something. Lieutenant Governor Kehoe has started something amazing. He's continuing it. And the Buy Missouri thing, every time we bring a new person on that's involved, I'm blown away at how this is growing and growing and growing. And how great is this?
I'm blown away. I agree with everything you say, because I'm also shocked how many businesses are in Missouri. Like, we make a lot of stuff.
We're finding out more.
We're educating ourselves and the viewers.
Yeah, we are.
So today we would like to welcome Jess Schlenker with Holistic Hog in Wellsville, Missouri. And Jess, I'll have to be honest with you, I had to look up where Wellsville was this morning.
I get that a lot.
So, Jess, thank you so much for joining us. We love Missouri businesses, Missouri business owners. Can you tell us about the Holistic Hog?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me today, and happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. I appreciate your service. The Holistic Hog is one of just 4 licensed butter producers in the state of Missouri, and the only licensed woman butter producer in Missouri. And we focus on producing specialty and exciting handcrafted butter combinations.
I love this so much, and I'm just finding out about you today, and a lot of people are going to be as well. What made you get into the butter making business?
My whole entire business started with one prayer, for God to send me where I needed to go.
Oh, wow.
And he led you to butter.
Yes, I started out as a produce farm. Wellsville is an impoverished community, and we're also a food desert. And I noticed I started my business because I have lupus, and I treat my lupus with what I eat because food is medicine. And noticing how difficult it was for me to get the food that I needed to fuel my body properly, I decided to take initiative, and I started out as a farm.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You guys would be best friends.
Yeah, we would be best friends.
Jess, you and Kelly would have so much to talk about over lunch because you both have the same mentality on that.
Yes, we like to take care of our bodies because it's important, and we both love butter. Can I just say that? I love butter so much. Tell us about your butters. Do you do flavored butters? What do you do?
Yes, right now I usually keep 10 different flavors in stock. This past summer at the state dairy competition, I wanted to go big and not go home, so I entered 30 flavors. Some of the most exciting or unique flavors of those that I entered were probably a dill pickle butter. I had a cotton candy butter, a fluffer nutter butter.
I'm in on all of those.
I would love to try those.
And by the way, too, I know I have a million more questions, but can you get these in stores, or is it just online, or how do people get them?
We have them in a few stores. You can always purchase online. That's probably the easiest way, and you can find that at theholistichog.com. You can also reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking about butter. I guess you have to pack that up so that it's nice and iced up or something. Is that right?
Yes, we have to ship that. We have to ship it pretty quick. We ship everything frozen so it stays nice and fresh, and it's usually pretty tasty when it arrives.
Oh, I want to try some.
I'm curious. So you have these flavored butters. You have 10 usually in stock. What are the best sellers? Like, what are people just like loving?
Usually our best sellers are our garlic Parmesan butter and our steak butter. Those are always a hit.
Steak butter?
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
Steak butter is kind of just like it sounds. If you're not using a steak butter, you should definitely try it out. But it's whenever I use it, I season my steak how I'd like it. I cook it just how I want. And just before I pull it off, I put a little dollop on top, and it totally makes my steak.
Well, I love that idea.
I love steak and I love butter. So.
I do too. Now, let me ask you, are these salted butters? Do you have both salted and unsalted, or how does it work?
I try to be inclusive to everyone. I also have food allergies, so I take being inclusive, especially on the food side of things, it's very important to me. So we offer some that are salted and some that aren't. Everything is clearly labeled. Our motto is no bull, just butter. So all of our ingredients that are going in here, I'm hand selecting, and we're making sure that you can identify them. There's nothing that it's on our label that you're like, I can't even pronounce this word. You're going to be able to clearly identify exactly what you're eating.
Oh.
I'm curious too, how many cows do you have?
Right now, I'm a first-generation farmer. I come from no agricultural background. I have so many reasons why I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, but that's how God works sometimes. So I just started my herd, and I have 3 cows right now.
Wow.
Well, I thought she was going to say 300.
Well, I am seriously.
This is amazing.
Yeah, that is a lot of work. First of all, 3 is probably a lot of work.
It is. I have Melinda, Odie, and Ruthie.
Oh my gosh. First of all, can I just say how impressed I am with you?
Yeah.
Because you looked for a calling. God led you to where you are, and I would never even imagine being a first-generation farmer, because usually it's, it's
much to
generational.
know,
so much to
know.
learn. Do you feel overwhelmed sometimes?
You know, that's how I know that I'm on the path that God has set me on, because I have terrible anxiety with most things in my life, and this is the one thing that I have peace with most of the time, because I know that I'm exactly where God has called me to be, and even when it's difficult, He equips me. My entire story is a testimony of what God can do, and sometimes I'm still totally blown away of like, holy smokes.
Wow.
And that is wonderful. But first, when I saw the picture behind you and all, of course, I assumed that you had grown up on a farm and that you'd been milking cows since you were 4 years old. So this is really inspiring. And we do love butter. We do cook a lot on the show, and we would love to try some of your products.
I'm going to order some. I think it'd be a great Christmas gift, too.
I think wonderful Christmas gift.
What is your website, one more time, for people to order?
TheHolisticHog.com.
And you can also go to buymissouri.net, and you can find her business there, and they've been so supportive. Now, can I just say, when we're talking about butter, Jess, there's one song that comes to mind. Are you ready for this? Have you heard this one? Shoe from the butterfly, shoe fly, shoe. Shoe from the butterfly, shoe fly, shoe. I can't even pronounce it. Have you heard that one? Come on.
I have, but when I think of butter, I think whip it good.
I had to, Jess. Thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck, and have a great holiday season.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.
Have a great day. Okay. All right.